Hey, it's Therese with One Mother and One Daughter, and I'm back today. I'm back again with another baby card. This time this card is not for boys, for neutral, but it has the same concepts. So, what I'll be using is the Cuddle Bug. Well, I already basically did some of the steps already, so I'll be using the Cuddle Bug, my ribbon maker, and the cut that I'll be using will be from the wild card, not the wild card, the new arrivals card, which I already cut out on my Gypsy. And I kind of put a lot of the steps together again so that I wouldn't take a lot of time, because my cards tend to run a little long, and I guess I'm trying to reach out for more viewers and cutting my time. So anyway, let's get started. Again, I'll be using an A2 size card, and I already cut and prepped that part of it. I'm using yellow and white. I put my ribbon on already, so I'm just going to stick this down. Like I told you in my previous video, if you didn't see that, my concept on how I do my layers is I do an eighth all the way around. That's what looks good to me. That's what I like. You may like something different, but that's what I do. So my A2 size card, A2, and then it's cut 1/8 of an inch shorter on each layer. So that's done. Let me put that to the side. I used my Cuddle Bug Swiss dots. I guess you can see my card already over here, which I tried. Let me just move in. That was a lot right there. Okay, let me just move it a little more. Okay, I used the Swiss dots. I put my yellow ribbon on. Now I'm going to, my image that I'm going to be using is this little umbrella cut from New Arrivals. And I have this little piece that my umbrella cut is going to sit on. So I'm going to show you, let me just show you the card. So this is the card. So I have this little ribbon put around. Isn't it so cute? I think this is so cute and delicate. So I have this little piece that my bulldog is just going to bust in the door. And I thought I had that door closed. Tati, can you please close the door for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. She just bust right in. So anyway, I'm going to show you how I did the little ribbon around. I have to put tape on all the edges. And let me see, my piece, my image is cut at 2 inches, I believe. Let me just check that. I believe it's 2 inches. Well, I'm not really even going to get into that, because I mean, I guess if, is it 2 inches? It's like a little under 2 inches. If anyone wants the exact measurements for this card, then you can send me a message and I'll give it to you. But visually, you can basically see how it's done. So, excuse me. Okay, I have the piece, and I put tape around all the edges. And I kind of start a little off to the edge, and I don't want, let me just move it a little bit. I don't want, okay, I don't want this part of the ribbon to show, only the top part. Can you see that? Okay, yes. Okay, I only want this top part to show, not the bottom part with the little holes in it to show, okay? So, get my card and show you how I do this. I place that part down. I start a little bit off the edge. And that part is straight. Straight go. Just so the part that I want to show is showing. And then when I get to the edge, I kind of ruffle it. And putting the tape behind it helps. Can you see it's like gathered and makes like a rounded corner with the ribbon? And then I continue to go straight. It's really easy, but it adds so much to your card. So I'm kind of pulling it because I don't want it to bevel up. If it's not enough ribbon, it kind of turns on itself. So I put that straight, and then I just, once I get to this corner again, can you see that? That part is straight. I beveled it there. I don't know if I was on camera because I was so busy looking what I'm going to do. But I'll make sure that I'm on camera here. And I just kind of gather it. The tape is what's really making it easy to do. And that's how I make the corner kind of rounded. And the rest of this part is straight, just to show. Okay, wait. It's not good, so let's start a little bit off. I'm gonna start again. Can you see? That ribbon is straight, and then I kind of gather it behind, only showing, trying to have shown what I want to be shown. And I don't have enough ribbon. Okay, can you see that? That is just beautiful. And then I keep going, making it straight, only showing what I want to be shown, and that's the top part. Now I'm going to go start a little off and just put this down. Okay, and now I'm using the tape again because the tape is what's making it work. And I'll gather at the corner and push down. I'll gather it and push it down. I'll gather it, push it down. When I'm pushing it down, I'm pushing it into the tape. I need a little more so that it doesn't push up to the front. And then I take this, let me just turn it around so you can see. Turn it around, and I make sure that this is laying flat. So you can see how it looks on the back, how it's gathered in the corners. Can you see how it's gathered? And it's really it's a tape that's making your work so much easier. You see that? That's the back. Now I'm at my final edge. I'm going to gather that and push down into the tape on the back. Okay. Okay, for some reason I think, see, I don't have enough tape right there. So I'm going to move that, and you really need to make sure that the tape is put to the edge, because that's what's making your work so nice. Okay, so let me just move back into the camera. I'm going to start to gather it, turning it, gathering it. Okay. Now I'm at the edge. This is where we started at. Here's my, just want to be able to get you really clear in. So here's my work where I started. You can see. And I leave an extra, okay, I would stop right there, but I leave an extra piece to match up with that one. And that's what I'll cut it at. My desk is really a huge mess. Let me just zoom you out. Wait, let me just cut it first. Okay. So let me show you that. this is where my edges come together, where my ribbon would meet. And I could really cut it right there and just leave it, but I like to leave an extra one. So I'm going to cut that off. Okay, can you see that? And I'm going to gather it down to make sure that it's even. So that pretty much hides the two of them coming together. And I'm going to move you out so that you can see. How you can't really tell where it started and ended. And it's there. Can you see that? So at this point now, you'll just look at it and make sure that it's even, that you're not pulling, I mean, it's not like coming up on itself. So you just, you know, pull it out a little bit, kind of play with it and make sure it's like you want it. And then you'll take another piece. I know I cut another piece of equal size, another yellow piece. I have so much stuff on my desk, I'm sorry. Okay, now you'll take another yellow piece of equal size. Put your tapes again on the edges, which I could really use my smaller one. Let me just grab my smaller ATG tape. To the edges, make sure that it's on the edges. Okay, and this yellow piece, just take the glue and put it in. You're gonna put on the back of this. Let's push the top down before you put the other part down and just make sure that it's even. Flush with that. Okay, so that's how you do that. You see that piece? That is so cute. And I came up with this on my own. It's probably other people out there who has done this, but I haven't seen that, and this is my own idea. So just when you think, oh, I'm the only one who done this, then you see another video later on someone's done that. So now we're going to bring our base of our card back in, and I'm going to pop dot this piece to sit on my card. I'm using 5 of these pop dots. You could actually, and I probably should do that, just to save me some money, you could actually cut them in half. So just as a tip that you could use to save a little money. I'm getting low and I have to make a bunch of these cards. So that's my tip right there. Let me move you out. Okay, so that's another way that you can save and still get, put these kind of on the corner but not near the corner, that way you can't really see them when you look. You can see them when you look underneath, you know, when you put the card on the side, but you don't want them to be so noticeable. So this is the way I do it. It's going to do the same thing. You're going to get the same results. Then I'll take a whole one and I'll put it in the middle. That's going to go. You can put it any way you want, but I think I did, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 from the ribbon. 4 dots from the ribbon. And 4 dots in each way. 4 dots from the ribbon up. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th dot from the ribbon up. Okay, so make sure these are put down. Remove the tape from the back. Then we could place our umbrella, little umbrella. So this would be a really good card to give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. To give with a baby shower gift. And getting it pretty even is pretty easy with the Switch Dots folder because you just use that as a guide. So there you go. Now it's time to put the image on, which I'm going to pop up also. And I'm going to kind of put it diagonally in the center of my square. And I have these, I think, what is this, Studio G? Yeah. I have these little yellow rhinestones from Studio G. And I'm going to take the smallest one and I'm going to put it right in the middle of the little bow. By the way, I did, when I cut the image, like I said, it's from the New Arrival cartridge. I cut the whole image. I used the shadow, and I only used the bow from the layers. I didn't use the top of the umbrella because I liked it like that. I wanted to make it look delicate. And I also took some of the medium size. Actually, I used the big ones on there. So I'll use the bigger size and I'll put them in the corner. When I was making this card, I thought that it would be cute to really bring it out a little, because if you're a crafter, well, of course you're a crafter, you're watching this, but I would take, like, when I get nice cards or whatever, I like, you can rip them off and put them on, you know, not even rip them off, you can keep them closed, but you can use them as accessories on your scrapbook page. So when I'm making cards, I also think about people being able to do that. So what I did, let me just move this to the side, was I used my little bow maker that I have because I can't make bows without it. And I made this size, and I'm going to put it on my card. And to prevent it, this ribbon is, I think I got this from Michael's when it was like 50 cents, but it's basic, celebrated basic narrows. And it's like gold grain ribbon, so, you know, I want it to be able to stay on my card. I'm going to place that right in the middle. So I'm going to use my glue gun. Hopefully it's hot enough, yes. And I'm going to place it, some glue right in the middle. And I'm going to hold my tails of my ribbon, and I'm going to put my ribbon right down on top of this glue. I can get it before it gets cold. So what I also like to do, because with this ribbon some of the tails like kind of go like that. Can you see that? So you see how the tails just go wherever they want. So I'm gonna now trim my I'm gonna trim my tails to how I want, since it's a little short. Sorry I got my hand in the way, but the tails are a little short, so okay. I should have probably did this before, but okay. Okay. It's trying to give me a hard time. It's fighting me. You will not win. Okay. Okay. I'm just cutting the tails of this. And since I already did it and it's so short, it's giving me a hard time. Now, like I said, let me smooth that out the way. You see how the tails are just all over the place? What I like to do to make sure that it's like perfect and cute is let me burn the ends first. Let me do that. Okay. Because they're unraveling already. And now I'm going to place them down like this. And I'm going to use my hot glue gun. This is a way that you can put the ribbon on how you want it to be. You know how you put it down and it doesn't stay in one place? You want it to stay where you want it to stay. So, I found doing this helps. You're just putting a little bit. And you can puff up your ribbon. So you can also take, this is just a little tip. You can also take and put it underneath. Not too much. I put too much right there. The other side. I'm sorry, I just put my glue underneath. And now see how it holds your ribbon in place just how you want. Now I know I'm a little long, but again, I'm gonna show you my what I made something for the inside and I printed it on my computer. It says, "Showers of blessings, a baby to love. What a gift from heaven, sent from God's love. A tiny little baby, so innocent and sweet, will bring love and happiness and make your family complete." And I printed this out on my computer. I got this, which I don't use very often. Usually, let me say this. If I use this book, I'll add my own words inside of a poem or kind of switch it around to make it my own. So this poem comes from The Ultimate Guide to Perfect Cards, which has something for everything, every card that you could ever think of making. So this actual poem is actually 2 poems put together. And I thought that it would be really cute for this card. And it sounded so cute together. So I added them both. I made it one poem to fit the theme for my card. So inside this goes, oh God, I forgot I had some eggs on to make some tuna. So let me finish this up. And it's also cut, I want to get this right. It's also cut as a an eighth. I'm going to have to try some other layers. Perfect. So that's the card. And isn't it so cute? Come on, this is so cute. It's like, it's so delicate, and it's babyfied. Is that a word? It's babyfied. This is so cute for announcements, invitation. Again, I'm with the thank you baby. This is the other one that I made. It said the Lord has blessed you from above. You've seen this one, but I actually put more rhinestones on it from when I was making it. And this could be like for a boy. You could also put the ribbon around here. I thought of that idea afterwards. But this is so cute. I'm like, I just love it. It's so delicate. It's so sweet. And this, it just screams baby. So now all I have to do is just put my stamp on the back. And I just love it. I think it's so cute. So that's it for my card today. Well, actually, I'm coming back with some more cards, hopefully. But that's it for my baby, my yellow baby card. I'm probably going to do something in green. I'm just doing a lot of baby cards. I really like this. My group is going to really like this. So, that's it. I know I took a lot of time and I said I wouldn't again, but isn't it worth it? This card is gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. So, anyway, come back again soon and see what I come up with next. What I'm going to do. Alright. Ta-ta for now.